When you could go outside, the restlessness got tougher than ever. So Mother found some odd jobs that let you work it out for yourself and that helped her, too. You were physically fit at last, and you'd kept up with your class. And you had to thank not just the medicine or the staying in bed, but the other things, and they meant rehabilitation. Yes, rehabilitation, but your mother probably called it just plain common sense. This is the ward medical officer. He's the most important person in the ward because he is your personal physician. Through his daily visit, he will carefully guide the progress of your recovery. Because of the study he does of your case, he will know more about you than anyone else in the hospital. As he is really your doctor, you can confide in him, whether the matter is strictly medical or not. Books to study or a personal matter, he will direct you to the right person to help you. It is part of his duty and his professional standard to see you as an individual and not just as case number so-and-so. Since everybody is different, you are a special case to him, just as you've always been to your family doctor. For he too knows that getting well is a combination of meeting your personal problems as well as your physical health. Yes, that friendly morning sick call isn't the end of a ward officer's day or of his interest. For when he spots a special problem, he begins to hunt for the answer. You are his patient, and behind that blue uniform is the endless curiosity that makes a man a scientist. That's why a good doctor means so much. Just as your doctor at home might have the cooperation of other experts, the rehabilitation officer often goes over your special case with the ward medical officers. This shrapnel wound is now practically healed, but has left weak muscles and a stiff joint. It will need special exercise. Even this early, rehabilitation will begin in order to make that leg as good as ever. And also you'll find, if you haven't already, that it starts early in the morning, too. Yes, the modern treatment is to start exercises while you're still in bed. The part of you that isn't injured will become weak, so your doctor prescribes for you, and the athletic specialist takes over your physical training. Among the enthusiasts here are Bud and Benny. And Benny, of course, will have something to say about it.
Boy, this is the life. Always wanted to take my exercises laying in bed.
Why, didn't the skipper ever let you do that?
Oh, the skipper was all right. I remember one time, me and the skipper...
Yeah, I know. You and the skipper were just like that.
No, wise guy, not like that, like...
This is the same early morning deal you got as a kid when the family doctor recommended exercise to help you recover from fever. One day you'll get the good news that you can get up and the exercises are outside. They get pretty rugged now, for it is these workouts that bring a man back to the place where he can keep up with the best of them. You may be injured or wounded. You may have rheumatic fever or a tropical disease. But whatever your trouble, there will be a special department or ward in the hospital for you, regardless of cost. This is a swimming pool designed for something more important than fun, a part of the treatment that doctors call physical therapy. You learn to use the weak muscles again and bring back their vitality. Massaging sets the life flowing back into affected muscles. Massage, light, heat, and water. All of these are used on the prescription of your ward medical officer. Light therapy. Diathermy. The whirlpool bath. And this is the Hubbard tank for another kind of water treatment. This gym equipment will probably be more familiar to you. It is to rebuild weak muscles with special exercises. As you see, much of this equipment resembles familiar things like bicycles and things that we associate with having a good time. But now they bring us something that means a great deal more. They bring us a good time with a healthy body in the future years to come. The Navy had this shoulder wheel built, and now you build your shoulder muscles with it. This device is called a finger ladder, where you stretch the arm and shoulder muscles to help restore control to your arm and fingers. The same man who was using the finger ladder, he stayed with it so faithfully that he now can tie flies, which is very fancy work indeed if you've ever tried it. For all of those physical therapy treatments are to restore the part of you that needs it. And with your cooperation, they will. But there are other things to aid your recovery, like occupational therapy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss. This sure gets me. What did the doctor send me down here for?
Burns, contracture, scar tissue.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get rid of.
Yes, I know, John. And we're going to help you. Now, here in occupational therapy, we'll give you various jobs to do, all requiring particular motions of your hand and help you regain the use of your hand. Let me see you make a fist.
Well, that's as far as it'll go.
Here's a tool that will help you. We've built up the handle of it so that you can grasp it. Now, as the scar tissue on the back of your hand stretches and you're able to make a tighter fist, then we'll give you tools with smaller handles.
Say, that's a very good gadget. What's that he's working on?
He's modeling a duck in clay in order to use his hands and his mind. There are some of our patients who become emotionally upset, and that type of activity helps speed their recovery.